I started with Legal Services and Neighborhood Advocacy back in 2018. The Neighborhood Vacancy Initiative was dealing at the intersection of real estate, estate planning, and litigation. And I thought to myself, this is really interesting work, and it's going to make a difference in the community. The work that I did was mainly with individual clients who had complicated property issues that had compounded over generations. Somebody in the family owned real estate, but because they had limited resources and limited means, had done no estate planning for what would happen to that property after they died. And people who were living in the house couldn't access resources. They couldn't take a loan against their house. They couldn't sell it because they didn't have clear title to it. I, like many St. Louisans, had really not ventured much outside of my own neighborhood. But I remember the first time that I went to a client's house and driving up North Newstead, there were so many buildings that had been abandoned that were crumbling. And it just broke my heart to see these neighborhoods that had beautiful old homes just falling apart. And I think that the need is most apparent in the North, where there's been generations now of disinvestment and people looking the other way. It's been incredibly gratifying to use my legal training to help people that wouldn't have access to the resources that we offer. I think the tornado maybe drove the issue home to the wider community, that people couldn't get FEMA money or repair grants because they didn't have title to the homes that they had been living in that were owned by their family members. I think many of our clients have not been treated kindly by life. And I think that treating them with dignity and understanding lets them know that they matter and that their issues matter. The needs are so great. And I'm just grateful that Peter Hoffman took a chance on me all those years ago and thought, I can use her. I think that the work that Legal Services does and the work that Neighborhood Advocacy does gives people hope that they matter, hope that they can live a better life. And I believe that hope changes the world.